Josh is on the grill until 11:55, so stop pestering him and do your station. Was reminded by another post about my time in fast food and how I maliciously complied. No TL. Doctor, because it's not that long and reading stories is the whole point of the sub. Anyways, back in college I worked at an on-campus fast food place. Your basic burgers, fries, wraps and small salads. My shift started at 11:25 doing wraps until 11:55 when Josh left and I manned the grill and someone else did wraps. Now Josh was a typical Josh and it was his way or the highway. He'd get really mad when I'd throw more burgers on the grill or flip something while he was trying to chat up the dishwasher. I did this because he had no understanding of how much food was required to feed college kids during the small breaks between classes. Eventually he complained enough that I was told, Josh is on the grill until 11:55, so stop pestering him and do your station. So I did. I stopped touching the grill. The next shift he leaves at 11:55 and I get on the grill and immediately throw down 40 frozen raw burger patties. 2 minutes later the cashier starts yelling, "Where are the burgers?" Sorry. I just got on the grill and Josh only had 5 in the warmer and 3 in the window. I know we always have about 100 students between 11:55 and 12:20. And they almost all get the burger meal, but I was told not to touch the grill. The burgers finish after a few minutes and the next batch goes on, but the grill has cooled a little so they take even longer. The line of kids waiting for food is longer than the line ordering and management is pissed. I get chewed out for not being fast enough and just ask, "Do you want raw burgers?" Or to talk to Josh. It only took one more shift of this for them to realize that my meddling was actually what kept us afloat during the lunch rush. I'd often cook an entire grill of burgers while he was swinging and missing with the dishwasher. They eventually printed out a sheet of how many burgers, chicken etc. needed to be prepped for certain rush times and gave Josh a very stern talking to about how to be a team player. Also, Josh sucked because he'd cook all the burgers well done. Like really well done. Then they'd sit in the warmer for another 5 to 15 minutes. He didn't know how to rotate either. So you were eating goddamn hockey pucks. He ruined so much ground beef. He eventually got moved to salads and stock because he couldn't be trusted with anything that was fast-paced. Management saw how much faster everything moved when he wasn't joshing everything up. So, it's not just me that have noticed them joshing things up. They even have trouble with the concept of regular attendance at work. Less than Jake but more than Josh? Is that a thing? Cherry on top would have been getting a date with the dishwasher right in front of Josh. I worked at a very busy college fast food joint in our student union center. 120 customers an hour for 2 hours straight during lunches. We had an extremely larger warmer that we would start filling up 2 hours before with sides in between the morning rushes so we could be prepared for lunch. The days where you didn't have food shortages and students waiting, you felt on top of the world. I haven't felt a high like that since college. I make way more money, but something about cooking in a busy kitchen just felt right. Story is even better when you learn that the dishwasher was a Maytag model. No TL. Doctor, because it's not that long and reading stories is the whole point of the sub. +1 brilliant. Even before I read your story. What kind of idiot restaurant manager doesn't have the anticipated demand of something simple like burgers written down for staff? My chiropractor is a Josh, and he's pretty laid back, but still gets the job done. It only took one more shift of this for them to realize that my meddling was actually what kept us afloat. I'm surprised they actually realized this and didn't blame you. fire you, and promote Josh. No TL. Doctor, because it's not that long and reading stories is the whole point of the sub. Here's a TLDR for you. Josh joshed so I joshed Josh. I was once a Josh. Lost it at the battle. Many lost their name there. We don't know what to call ourselves anymore. So we either live the lie with denial in our hearts, or we hide in the dark corners of acceptance. Unnamed. At least, my wife can still call me by that cute nickname. That will never be taken from me. No Josh can take that. He'd have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. And that's a threat by me. Cutie booty. No TL. Doctor, you are my hero and deserve an award. Let me check the couch cushions. I got mad and was going to object to classifying all Joshes as hair trigger control freaks, when it was pointed out to me that I am, in fact, a hair trigger control freak. Instead, I will merely admit the point. In my time in restaurants, we called people like this plugs. To their face. Sits there, doing nothing, clogging the place up, impeding the flow. When he wasn't joshing everything up. Now Josh was a typical Josh and it was his way or the highway. I would say I feel attacked. But this is true. Now Josh was a typical Josh and it was his way or the highway. As a Josh, I was about to be incredibly offended, but you're really not wrong. Glad you got them to see how bad he was. Nothing worse than wanting the fast food to be actually fast. And it isn't because someone burnt the food. Burger drama.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.